So this morning, I decided to play some 11 meters, and took about 2.5 hours to look for the cord for my Siltronics, which somehow got lost in the garage project. So I was ready to fire up the 1011D, but instead, I'm sitting out here with the Radioddity QT80. I decided to stick the CompacTENNA Perfect CB on top of the shed, utilize that metal roof a little bit. You know, I know everybody's thinking, well, why don't you have a tower by now? Well, it's there. It's just not done yet. So until I have a CB radio in my shack and an antenna on the tower, we're going to put this CompacTENNA for one more video here on top of the metal roof and see what happens in Skip Land. Hello, CQ from 382 down here in Florida. Calling CQ and standing by.
From California, World Radio 049, Monterey Bay.
Monterey Bay 049, World Radio in California. Very good. 382 over here with just a little antenna on top of his shed sitting in the backyard. Roger.
Amazing. Coast to coast there. 382. You're making the trip to Monterey, California there.
All right, buddy. Well, I hope the weather is spectacular over there. Currently about 64 degrees right now outside in Florida. Have a happy 2025, man. And 382 said hello.
Right back at you, 382. You have a great one. We'll get out of your way. World Radio 049, Monterey Bay.
California from the top of the little shed. So when you say CB needs all this crazy stuff, it doesn't.
5, you're sounding too loud up here in Michigan, no doubt. 029.
You don't mind the wireless 762. Keep it doing what you're doing, and you ain't doing it wrong. 73 from 605 Texas Radio.
Hello, Michigan. That Michigan station calling for 605, man. 382 is going to give you a wave, Roger.
382 waving right back. I heard you in there.
Yeah, man. We're just on top of a shed right now, brother. But, man, you're going right over the top of the 605 in Texas. Enjoy 2025, man. Have a good day.
605. You don't have to try, man. You're right next to me. 605, you're about 40 over 9 up here in Waterford, Michigan, 40 miles north of Detroit. 029, we're waving right at you.
Mr. 029, 10 over S9, coming into this old itty-bitty receive. It is my pleasure, and I hope you have a great day out there. It's a new year, Roger.
Roger that, roger that, roger that. I heard you up on the other channel. I tried giving you a shout, but I think you had jumped down here. So I'm glad you keyed up and I could hear you out there. You got a good sounding radio up my way. Very strong signal, good sounding audio. Roger?
Hey, well, you keep some of them flowers. Like I say, you're a steady 10 over S9. This old broke down Gizmochi stealth technology antenna, Roger.
Yep, that's what I need to switch. I think this summer, or next summer here, I'm switching up to the little 5-element Gizmochi up here. I got a 3-element flat side that is currently down, and right now I'm talking on my Mako V5000. Roger?
Yes, well, I just switched over my little Serial Tornado about 35 feet off the ground, and hopefully I can still make it all the way up there to that 029, Roger.
Yep, I got about 15 over 9 on you. 15 over 9, still sounding good.
Roger that, and I wouldn't recommend any of them old Gizmochi antennas. They don't work very good, and they're cheap and flimsy, and you know the rest of it.
Oh, really? You know, I've been out here for 30 plus years. Really only started talking on some beams in the last 10 years, and I've had this same 3-element for 10 years now, but I was looking to maybe upgrade to something that's not going to take up a whole lot of room, and I was looking at the Gizmochis, and they seemed like that would fit, but I'm still doing some research. Over.
I'm just pulling your leg. You're listening to the 5-element Gizmochi looking your way on the flat right now.
Well, that's kind of what I thought you were talking on when you first keyed up. So, you know, I just absorb information, and I do my own research, and I go with what I got to go with.
QSL, and we just flipped over the vertical side on the same antenna. What do you think?
Yep, 20 to 25 over 9. Yeah, still doing really good.
So you can local talk with it and get over on the horizontal. You can hear a little bit better, get out just a little bit better. So it's a really good antenna, and I hope it works well for you, sir.
Yep, roger that. I do appreciate it. Well, 605, sounding good coming out of Texas. You got that 029, and we're going to be clearing your final.
The boom on the 5 is 17.5 foot long. You only use about 16.5 or 16 3/4 of that boom, and it weighs 31 pounds with the support arms under it, and believe me, you need the support arms.
Okay, that's good to know. I never would have thought about that. Yeah, I know the boom on it was what I'm looking for. I can't take up too much property with a really long boom, so that's the whole idea of going to those gizmachis. And I saw my dB gain, which was pretty amazing. But that's good to know. It had those little support arms.
Yes, sir, and they are sold separately. A set of them costs you about $180.
This, and before I start making any purchases and get everything all lined up. So I do appreciate it, 605, and I will be back in a moment.
Hey, check with me if you need any information. I'll try and help all I can. 73.
And every time we're on the air, we call us a bunch of morons. So take care, buddy. 172 Iowa.
Hello, 172 in Iowa, 382 in Florida's trying.
Hey, 382 Florida. Hello, 382 172 Iowa.
Sounded really good from Iowa, man. We're just stuck with a top of a metal shed with an antenna on top in the backyard. You sounded good. Happy 2025, my friend. Stay safe and 7-3.
Hey, you bet. Happy New Year, friend. Take care. 172 Eastern Iowa. On the side.
382 is waving a hand. 7-3. And with that, I'm just going to say 7-3 and, just wanting to play radio. Not pressure wash the ham shack, but to play radio. And I woke up this morning and said, well, I've never ever put an antenna on top of the little metal roof on the shed here. We got an old ridge vent, right? Metal ridge vent. I got the CompacTENNA Perfect CB here. I have several CB antennas. Hell, I have an antenna down there on the ground. I have my tower over here, which is not finished. It's almost finished. Right? But if you're in an HOA or you have, some need to utilize something like this, and again, I'm only showing that CompacTENNA Perfect CB, and I'm showing it again just to show you I can make it, contacts on a Chinese radio with an antenna on top of a ridge vent. I'll show you the SWR in 1 second on my analyzer, and you don't have the ability to comment anymore in 2025 or from here on out because of the people that don't understand. I'm a guy with a phone making videos, and somebody else decides we're going to think this is much more than that, and it's really not. There we go. All right, just playing radio in the backyard, and there we go. Just playing radio in the backyard. If you don't like it, you know where to go. 7-3.
We're located here in Palmdale, California, about 85 miles northwest of Los Angeles. Give you a signal report on the next goal. It's KE6 Jesus.
All right, very good in California. I'm going to tell you right now, first of all, the call is KJ4YZI. My SWR is about a 7-1. I'm on a CB antenna and was playing on 11 meters and decided to check 10. So right now we got a CB antenna on top of my metal roof on my shed. And you're about a 5'8", 5'9" here into Florida. Name is Eric, Echo Romeo, India, Charlie. Call us KJ4YZI. Back to you.
You have a wonderful afternoon. I wish you and your family a very happy, prosperous, and healthy New Year. So, KJ4YZI, this is Kilowatt Echo 6 Tango Zulu 73.
Hey, 7-3, my friend. Enjoy the bowl, and we'll be clear. KJ4YZI, 7-3.
YZI, you had one ERA.
Oh, no. All right, November 1 station, go ahead.
November 1, Echo Romeo Alpha, the state of Maine.
All right, state of Maine, very good. If you didn't hear it, like I said, I'm not on the appropriate antenna. He was calling CQ. I jumped in there. I was just testing something and decided to slide up to 10. So You might want to make a contact with him in California. But hello, my friend.
You're doing fantastic for a high SWR. I'll tell you
No
right now,
shit.
You are definitely 5'9" here. You're about an S3 in the meter here in Maine. But yeah, I was just happy scrolling through the frequencies here, and I heard YZI. And guess who? My favorite YouTuber. Love your videos, Eric.
Hey, very good, man. We'll watch the next one because this one's on it. You're on this one right now on video. So I'll let you make the contact to California. I don't want to take his station, his frequency or call, but this proves that a 7.1 plus will still end up working despite the conditions of the finals. 7-3 from KJ4YZI in Florida.
Okay, Eric, 7-3. KJ4YZI, N1ELA clear. CQ.